3-week guided tour of northern Vietnam. We were 3 very loud, boisterous Americans who were traveling with a 12-year-old to Vietnam. We required something that encompassed the local, rugged flavors of northern Vietnam, while having the safety and knowledge of a guide who could help us. From our very first contact with Tony, we found him to be a total professional. He was able to manage the itinerary which we presented him. His willingness to roll with the punches was both surprising and remarkable. Often impulsive, we would often change our minds and Tony would coolly nod and deal with any eventuality. We wanted to experience the inner Vietnam, and he was terrific at arranging each experience for us. We were able to stay in a fishing village in Cat B Island and he roughed it with us. Once in Hanoi, Tony introduces us to his family and his wife and Nhung Rose. A phenomenal cook, she would take us to the local market each night and prepare beautiful home-cooked meals that were a highlight of the trip. In summary, if you are looking for a truly professional guide, with an even temper and a conscientious approach to the job, then Tony is your guy. 5 stars. More details contact with www.tourguidevietnam.com.
When we grew up, there was absolutely nothing. Everyone wore the same thing. Everyone would be eating the same food. Everyone had the same small apartment. Life was very happy in the sense that you don't have to be jealous of each other. You don't have to be wanting things you couldn't have.
In the 1970s, China was still a black box, closed off to much of the world. Eventually, the government